We live in a world where people wear masks every day. Some wear them out of kindness. Others wear them to hide envy, insecurity, or contempt. Not everyone who smiles at you is your friend. And not every compliment comes from a place of sincerity. One of the most unsettling things in life is realizing that someone you thought was neutral or even supportive actually harbors resentment, jealousy, or disdain toward you. But the truth has a way of revealing itself, not in big dramatic scenes, but in the subtle cracks. It's in the tone of their voice, the way their eyes shift, the jokes they make, and the energy they bring around you. When someone secretly dislikes you, their mask might be polished, but it's never perfect. And if you pay attention, the signs are there. The first and perhaps most common sign is passive-aggressive behavior. This is the silent weapon of those who dislike you but don't want to confront you directly. It often comes in the form of backhanded compliments, sarcasm disguised as humor, or subtle digs that they brush off as, "just kidding." You might hear things like, "Wow, I didn't expect you to actually do well," or "good for you, that's so brave." Their words seem harmless on the surface, but there's an undercurrent of contempt. They weaponize tone, timing, and facial expressions to deliver a message that stings while pretending they meant no harm. The real goal is to unsettle you, to plant a seed of doubt, and to make you feel small, all without taking responsibility for the damage they cause. The second sign is avoidance masked as busyness. People who don't like you rarely want to spend time around you, but instead of telling you directly, they use excuses. They suddenly get busy every time you try to make plans. They never initiate conversation. They conveniently forget to include you in group events or meetings. When you're around, they find reasons to leave early or keep their distance. They might even pretend to be preoccupied with their phone or laptop, not because they have urgent work, but because your presence makes them uncomfortable. This avoidance isn't always obvious, but it becomes consistent over time. And the message is clear. They would rather be anywhere else than near you. A third sign is lack of eye contact and disengaged body language. When someone secretly dislikes you, they often find it hard to maintain direct eye contact. Their eyes dart away when you speak. Their body shifts away from you during conversations. They cross their arms, lean back, or create physical barriers between you and them, like holding a phone, coffee cup, or even a bag in front of them. These subtle cues show emotional withdrawal. They don't want to connect. They don't want intimacy, even in a simple conversation. You'll notice they're more animated and open with others, but become cold, detached, or even robotic when talking to you. That change in body language is a silent confession of their discomfort or dislike. The fourth sign is they don't celebrate your success. When you achieve something, whether it's a promotion, a personal goal, or even just a great outfit, you'll notice they barely react. Or worse, they minimize your achievement. Instead of congratulating you with genuine excitement, they might say, "Must be nice," or "You got lucky." They might even redirect the attention back to themselves or make your success about their failure. People who secretly dislike you often feel threatened by your growth. They can't stand to see you happy because it highlights their own unhappiness or insecurity. So rather than support you, they stay silent or subtly try to dim your light. Their lack of enthusiasm speaks louder than words. A fifth sign is they gossip about you or fuel negative conversations behind your back. You might not hear it directly, but the energy makes its way back to you. Maybe a mutual friend suddenly acts distant. Maybe someone slips and mentions something you said in confidence. Or perhaps you just feel the cold wind of rumors swirling when you walk into a room. When someone dislikes you, they often try to poison others against you subtly. They won't launch a full-blown smear campaign, but they'll drop enough negativity to influence how others see you. They plant doubts, stir suspicion, and distort truths. And they do it all while pretending to be your ally in person. That kind of two-faced behavior is not just toxic, it's dangerous. The sixth sign is they never support your ideas or contributions. In group settings, whether at work, school, or social gatherings, their pattern is clear. When you speak, they tune out. When you suggest something, they question it. When you propose an idea, they shoot it down, or worse, ignore it entirely. You could say something insightful, and they'll act like they didn't hear you. Then 5 minutes later, someone else repeats your idea, and suddenly it's brilliant. This kind of dismissal isn't about the idea, it's about you. Their dislike makes them blind to your value, and their ego prevents them from acknowledging your strengths. They'd rather pretend you have nothing to offer than admit that you do. Another revealing sign is they mock or mimic you subtly. It starts off playful. Maybe they imitate your voice, laugh at your habits, or mock the way you talk. But there's something about their tone that feels off. It doesn't feel like friendly teasing. It feels like ridicule disguised as humor. Their jokes are laced with judgment. They find ways to make you the punchline. And if you call them out, they accuse you of being too sensitive. This kind of behavior isn't innocent, it's strategic. They use humor as a shield to cover up hostility. Their goal isn't to bond, it's to belittle. And the more you laugh it off, the more power you give them to continue. The 8th sign is, they never come to your defense, even when others attack you. If someone criticizes you, spreads false rumors, or puts you down in a group, this person stays silent. Or worse, they subtly agree. They might not start the fire, but they'll gladly watch you burn. When you're under attack, true friends step in. They don't have to agree with you, but they'll defend your right to be heard, your character, or at least your humanity. But someone who secretly dislikes you sees your struggle as an opportunity. They enjoy your discomfort. They want others to see you the way they do. Their silence isn't just cowardice, it's complicity. The 9th and final sign is your intuition senses something is off. You feel it in your gut. The energy shifts when they enter the room. You sense a wall, an invisible barrier that keeps the connection from flowing. Conversations feel forced, smiles feel fake, laughter feels hollow. Your instincts tell you something is wrong, even if your mind can't quite explain it. And often, your body reacts before your brain does. You feel drained after talking to them. Your chest tightens. You walk away from interactions feeling smaller, less seen, and more confused. That's your intuition trying to protect you. Don't ignore it. Our bodies are designed to sense danger, not just physical, but emotional and psychological as well. And when someone secretly dislikes you, that invisible danger can still wound you deeply. Recognizing these signs doesn't mean you should respond with hostility. It doesn't mean you need to call them out or start a war. But it does mean you should set boundaries. It means you should stop overextending yourself to win their approval. You are not responsible for managing other people's hidden resentment. You are not here to convince someone to like you, respect you, or see your worth. Your energy is sacred. Save it for those who appreciate your presence, not those who merely tolerate it.